Welcome to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we can talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we're going to keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. I am your super sexy host, Slider Sports Guy, joined by a few of my good friends. As always, we start off in the top left with the president. What's going on, El Presidente?
C-Ned's in the building. Finna hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Sly, got a face for the radio, baby.
On the other side, we got the newly vacationing coach, Coach Bennett. What's going on, Coach Bennett? You got some time on your hand.
Well, look at this. I'm on here 2 weeks in a row. I got a little bit more time on my hands. Well, bittersweet, man. But God damn, the referee's terrible, man.
Hey, get him next year, boy. Get him next year.
It's always next year. As always, next year. Down on the other side, looking like Mr. Cool or Mr. High One. The doctor, what's going on, Dr. J?
Hey, what up? Happy to be back in the house for more game. Been gone for a little bit, but I'm back again. So good to be here and chop it up with the fellas.
All right. On the other side, we got the coach who's still working. What's going on, Beezy? How you doing?
Oh, man. Boy, this Beezy the Great, the educator's educator, a.k.a. Uncle Elroy, a.k.a. Mr. Still Coaching. So, man, I'm tired. Just left practice, man. You know, shout out to the Jack boys of BC, man. We moving on. We moving on up to the east side. So, man, I'm glad to be here with the guys, man. Good to see Anton.
Yeah, they pay the ref down there.
Oh, that's what they always say when they lose, man. That's what they always say when they lose.
Nah, I'm messing with Hey, that's a good squad down there, man. For real, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Ridgeview, coached by one of my former coaching associates, man. Good guy, Derek Howard, man, doing big things over there at his alma mater. Man, well,
ain't no shout out to Derek Howard. I'm with Anton. Terrible refs against Hillcrest.
Oh Lord,
Come on,
let's go.
Yeah, like Barkley said, terrible.
It was just terrible. I tell you what, that whole they didn't call it was terrible. Terrible.
I got you. Well, check this out, man. This is a RIP 28 podcast, man. We want to let everybody know. We want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. But we'll let everybody know where we are, man. We're on Twitter. You can get us on Facebook. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Podbean. Man, we're everywhere. Everywhere that you listen to podcasts or watch podcasts, we are there. We want to encourage you. We want to encourage everybody to click that like button, click the subscribe button, the like, subscribe. Make sure you follow, man. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man, fellas. The only reason you will listen or watch this show and you not click the like, subscribe, or follow is probably because your mama didn't like you. Your parents probably didn't raise you right. That's the only reason you wouldn't hit the like or subscribe on this show, man. Brothers, man, we got a lot going on, man. A lot going on in the world. Whole bunch of stuff to talk about, man. I don't even know where we start, man. We all, like we was talking about earlier, man. Ton, football coach, LeBron. Well, Ton's not coaching football right now, but LeBron's still coaching football. But a lot going on in the NFL. First thing we'll start off with Aaron Rodgers, man. What y'all think about Aaron Rodgers kind of lying to the people about this COVID thing, man? They say he took the test and people saying he didn't take the test, and now he got suspended for a game. He had to sit out a game with the COVID protocol, man. What y'all think about old Aaron Rodgers, old A-Rod?
Hey, I'm going to say, just mind your business. Mind your business. Man, he ain't taking it. If he did, he did. He got caught. Mind your business.
Hey, I just figured out Aaron Rodgers don't give a care what nobody think.
Right. Hey, man, I don't think he lied. All he said is he was immunized or immunized. He didn't say he was or what. So, I mean, I in my opinion, I feel like it should be a choice. I understand that they stand to lose money is the only reason they really want them to get vaccinated, but I feel like it should be a choice, and you have to deal with those choices. And if you get COVID, you don't get paid.
Right. That's it.
Well,
That's what
I think he caves I call this choosing your words such that people don't know what you actually mean by what you're saying. And so I think that's what Aaron Rodgers did. Did he know people really want to know if he got the shot and was vaccinated? Yeah, he do that. But he just didn't use those words as I got vaccinated, I got the shot. Right. He just used the words that I got immunized, right? And that made you think that he got. So look, it's
he didn't apply.
it's a way of lawyer talk. That's what I call it, lawyer talk of
It was deceit,
deceiving and not telling what you're telling the truth. So
right.
Well, the thing about it is that he was acting like he got the shot. You know, he didn't wear the mask on the interviews, and I'm sure he was in the film room not wearing a mask and doing all that stuff where, you know, they had this COVID protocol to where if you didn't get the shot, you had to do certain things. And he said, forget all that.
Chance, let me ask you this though. So him not having a shot, right? The Green Bay know they ain't having the shot.
Yeah, the Green Bay and NFL knew.
So Green Bay and the NFL should be liable for that. They let them get doing that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? What did New Jersey Nets do? The Brooklyn Nets do.
No.
You can't come here.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a state law though. That wasn't by the NBA. That was state. But the thing about it is, it ain't a problem until you get caught, and now you cost them money. You see what I'm saying? So if he would have never gotten caught, they would have never said anything. So I don't know why they're making a big deal out of it now.
Right. And like I say, Green Bay knew what their liability was, letting them do it.
Right.
Not knowing.
Right.
They know what their liability was.
But Green Bay is on the edge of losing him, so they like, we're gonna do whatever you want.
Exactly. They're gonna be they should be liable for that. You can't, hey, mind your business. I ain't got my damn. You know, he's saying I ain't got it.
I'm not familiar with the rules of the NFL. So if you didn't have the shot, you can still play though, right?
Yeah, you can still play.
You gotta have your separation from everybody. You gotta wear your mask. You can't be in the same family. You can't eat with them.
Yeah, see, the thing is also, if you didn't have the shot, when you go out, there's certain things you can't do going out in public. If you didn't have the shot, you're not allowed to go out to certain gatherings.
I got you.
There's going to be a lot of people. And that's what caught him up. He went out in public,
Halloween, right?
Yeah, Halloween. He was going different places. He was living his life. And because he was living his life, it's no thing to say, well, because you was out in the street, that's how you ended up getting COVID. And that's how you end up, could be possibly giving it to all your teammates. So the thing was, if you go out, you're supposed to have a mask. He knew the rules. Let's put it like this. He knew the rules. He chose not to obey the rules. So now you got to live with that. And that's all it come down to, man.
That's it.
You know it. You know it. Live with it or not. So it is what it is.
But if they was waiting on Green Bay to turn them in, you already knew the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hard no. We need to do everything we can to keep Mr. Rodgers because we saw Jordan Love play last week. and we know we done made a mistake, so we got to eat crow on this one. So You know how that go, man. You know how that go.
Hey, let me tell you something. If the Brooklyn Nets didn't have KD and Harden,
Kyrie would have been playing.
Kyrie would have been playing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They would have played.
He would have been playing. Well, he would have been playing away games. He would have been
playing.
He would have got away.
They would have went to the black market and got one of them cars they've been falsifying around here. Sorry.
Right.
Without KD and Harden, well, you ain't going out there with that. Give you the Brooklyn Nets, what?
Right.
I think it's pretty messed up. I know we ain't talking about Kyrie, but you got Bradley Beal and you got some other folks in some other markets that they don't have that same rule in that state, and they get to play, and he doesn't get to play. I mean that's kind of messed up in his own right.
But that's why I said I made the point. It's a state. That's the state doing that, not the NBA. That's the state.
They'll probably relax that and change that. That's what probably Kyrie is hoping come next year sometime.
Kyrie chilling, man.
He's gonna come back right before the playoffs.
Rich anyway.
He's coming right back for the playoffs.
So he ready to make Uncle Drew part 2. He ain't worried about that.
Right.
And see, it's a difference, man. I think when you sitting on the bag, Kyrie sitting on, when you sitting on that type of money, man, it's a difference, man. You know, you can tell somebody, hey, man, kiss my ass. I'll do what I want to do. You know, because technically Kyrie don't have to touch a basketball for the rest of his life, and he still won't have to go out. You ain't gonna catch Kyrie working at Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true. But you still giving up a lot of money that you ain't gonna recoup back.
Hey, man.
So
yeah, but he got other avenues of money too. I mean, I know that's a lot of money, but to Sly's point, if you got that kind of money, you still don't have to go out and work, regardless of how much you're giving up. You think about his other avenues of money, his shoes.
How long he gonna sell shoes if he ain't playing ball no more?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Once you start playing ball, it's gonna be around about when you mid-30s, right? So you still got a lot more time, and I don't know. $15 million is still $15 million.
Let's look at it like this, man. Last year he got paid $20-something million from the Nets. Just the Nets. I ain't talking about Nike. I ain't talking about nobody else. Just the Nets gave him $20-something million last year. All right. $20-something million, the man set. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not arguing that he's set. I'm just saying that that's still money that you if I'm making $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year.
But you can't think like that. You can't think 150,000 compared to 20-something million. You can't. Because 120-something thousand, you still gotta go to work next year. You see what I'm saying? 20 million, your ass don't have to go back to work ever.
That's true. Yeah, but it all depends on what you're spending. It all depends on what your expenses are.
But I'm sure he has other avenues of income.
Yeah.
I'm sure
so right now he doesn't need it. He's not like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons probably in a different predicament, right? Because he ain't made as much money as Kyrie.
Ben Simmons still on a rookie contract too, I think.
So
no, he not. No, he getting the max. He ain't got loan money. He was making almost up there with 40-something million.
I ain't know that. I thought he was
still on his rookie too.
Yeah, I thought he was on his rookie. Man. You sure?
They just redid his contract. They just redid his contract. But he don't get paid that money this year unless he play. So right now he ain't getting paid.
So he's still on his rookie contract.
Well, I don't know. I don't know when you said he don't get paid, because technically if he not if the Sixers benching him and he not sitting out,
he getting paid.
He getting paid. He's still getting paid.
He's under. He said he wasn't mentally ready, so they have him going to doctors.
Yeah, he getting paid.
He's got a 5-year deal, 170
million.
Lot of mercy.
So yeah, man, he ain't under. As long as the 76ers told him he had to sit down, he's still making money. He's still getting that money, man. So hey.
That workers' comp,
man.
He showed up.
That boy FMLA, and
well, he got 45. No, he got 45 days.
Man. But must be nice, man. Check this out, man. I know we're talking about basketball, man. We go from the NBA to summer league basketball. I'm trying to bring up this video of this young girl, man. They didn't tell her name, but she's Corey Benjamin's daughter. And she cold cocked sucker punched some chick, man. She cold cocked sucker punch, and I'm gonna bring this thing up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this share screen if I can figure out how to get it. Boom, 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 boom. Man, you know, hey, we don't work too much with the okay, here we go. Let's bring this thing up. Y'all see the share screen?
Yeah,
we on you.
All right, let's bring this up, man.
Hey, you gotta move them tabs. Sometimes you got the Pornhub on one of them corners open.
Did y'all? Hold on. Hold on, man. Look at.
Oh, they cut off.
Who's Becky with the good hair?
Oh crap. Boom!
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
Man, you see that, man?
Hey, that girl undercut her, man.
And she was like, cool.
I don't think that girl undercut her.
Yeah, she ain't even undercut her, man.
It ain't no.
She tried to do that James Harden fall down.
Bad refs. Bad refs.
Whatever, man.
It ain't no cause for that in sports, especially youth sports, man. That's terrible. And that's not her first time doing it.
Yep, that's the second time.
She should have been suspended. I coach girls basketball. I'm a head coach for girls, man, and it get tough down there. And girls, they do little chippy stuff and do all that, man. But to come up and cause a concussion for a player, man, to where she's missing time on the court, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Ain't nobody should agree with it. Nobody.
Here go the crazy thing.
Her mama did.
Yeah. See, that's the crazy thing, man. You couldn't hear it on this video because y'all was talking, but her mama is the one that occurred after the girl fell down or whatever.
Got undercut it.
She wasn't undercut, man. She tried to do one of them NBA fall into a fall and create a fall type shit. Man, but after she did that, her mom was like, you ain't gonna let her get away with that. You better hit her. And then, oh girl, listen to her mama.
Her mama taught her well.
But not well. Y'all remember Cool Breeze song where he was like, you better listen to your corner and watch for the hook. She got knocked out, bro. But question about that. You a parent sitting in the stand and somebody jack your kid, your daughter like that. What you gonna do, man?
I'm coming out those stands. So,
but see, here go my thing. If I was sitting in the stands when that happened, I'll be tempted to get up. But if I'm sitting by it and I heard the other mama say, "Puncher," I'm going to the other parent. I'm going to the other parent because
I'm with you.
You know, I can't win. I can't win hitting the kid. But damn it, I'll win hitting the parent.
Yeah,
I'll win hitting the parent.
That's when it crossed the line right there. I mean, kids gonna be kids, right, wrong, or indifferent. Kids gonna be kids. We all made mistakes. Now we didn't go and do something as egregious as that, but we've all made mistakes. But when you got a parent that's in the stands and you tell your child to hit my child like that, yeah, me and you gonna have to see me, man, woman, or what? You gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see me.
My daughter had a game. My daughter had a game. My daughter had a game Thursday, and we playing Mill Creek, Sly, and Steve Jackson's son played for Mill Creek.
Yeah,
and he was at the game, so I was over there like, something go down, he might run out on the court and throw some things or something. But now, shout out to Steve Jack. Hey, he was cool. I wanted to say something to him, but I didn't.
Hey, y'all remember playing? Y'all remember when the boy pushed Trav?
Yeah, you undercut Trav at Calhoun County.
Pushed him off the rim.
That's the kind of shit I'm thinking about right there.
Hey, Tom tore that locker room up. He broke everything up in there. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody broke the sink. I remember that.
Yeah, we ain't calling no names. Dre is not on the podcast.
I wouldn't, Tom. I was just messing.
I ain't finna sit up here and reopen nobody's case. So.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah, but
that boy caught a seizure.
Yeah, you think about that sitting in the stands,
right?
And you just hear that somebody tell their child or another child on the opposing team to hit your child, and now your child has a concussion and has to miss the rest of that tournament and probably the next tournament, which is costing me a chance at a scholarship or whatever. I got a real problem with that, bro. And I ain't one for violence all the time, but that's one right there. Violence is gonna beget violence, dog, and you're gonna get violent without.
Was any charges pressed?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
they assault charge. Yeah.
They decided the parents pressed charges because she a minor.
They ain't pressing on the parent for
They ain't pressing on the
I thought
parent.
they said they did press it on both. They pressed it on the mom too. Because
Okay.
Corey Benjamin was.
Like
Maybe I might be wrong. I might need to
like
reread it,
inciting
but
violence.
yeah, like inciting violence.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's just crazy, dog. I pray when my son get a little older that don't happen.
Right. Why you gonna go to jail?
Well,
Hey, do y'all
all I'm gonna
remember?
say is I'm gonna protect mine at all costs.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all remember? I think BJ Mackey put up 40 points on somebody, and then they were doing a little, handshake at the end of the game, and somebody popped him or slapped him or something. And then from then on, he had security at the games after that. Y'all remember that?
Well, this was in high school?
Yeah, BJ Mackey.
BJ was dirty though, boy.
BJ probably earned it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
But you know, back then it was a different style of ball. If you weren't cheating, you weren't trying.
Yeah,
right.
we were tough. We played tough back then. But yeah, somebody laid him out in the after the game. You go shake hands. Somebody.
Hey, he ate that one.
Yeah, but you could tell where that happened at. That was at Irmo.
You should have true. You should have just ain't urban legend. I don't remember that. That's true.
Yeah, I heard. Well,
Yeah, security at the handshakes.
Yeah.
They probably just brought the SROs on the floor with Chance calling that security. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I'm talking about after that he had security after the games because because he was dropping folks off like that.
Yeah, he was talking shit the whole time too.
Yeah,
he heard that security.
Hey, I played against him a few times. Yeah, he used to talk that cash money.
Yep. Yeah, motherfucker just knew how to play dirty and get away with it.
Bless you, Slav.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to
Got
take
a
my
snot
headphone.
right there.
Okay, let me get that up out here.
You sure that's a booger?
Sugar booger.
Yeah, what I got about that? You probably got a head right down in the neck. That's why you feel like that.
Whatever, man. Whatever, brothers. Whatever.
But you still the best looking podcast host around, baby.
There you go, man. There you
That's
go.
it. That's all that matters.
And on that note, man, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Here on the RIP 28 podcast. We'll see you back on the RIP 28 podcast.
2 and 2.
Welcome back to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we're going to keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. Check this out. What we like to do every now and then, we get some letters from the listeners and the watchers, man, and we want to go over and just give our advice, man. Give some advice from some of the homies, man. Here go one of the letters we got in today. Here it is. Hello, RIP 28 podcast crew. I need your help. Me and my friends often go to dinner together, but we usually have a manageable bill. We usually split it 5 ways, but this one time, the bill came out to be $400 plus. Several of the women were not as eager to split the bill as usual. They began to say what they had eaten and drank. Me and the other women had an issue with this behavior and decided to say something then and there. Remember, we've been friends for many years. How do you feel about this? How do you and your friends handle this? Signed, confused listener. So, what's the deal, man? How y'all go about breaking this thing down when it come down to paying the bill, man?
Hey, what they call it, you'd be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then you run on out of
So like, well, I ain't gonna say that.
But I mean, $400 between. It sounded like it was more than it was like.
It sounded
like it was quite a bit of people.
They said 5 people, 400 plus.
But they were saying like several of the ladies, but 5 people was that? What if you divide that?
$80.
$80 a piece. I mean, come on now, y'all went and got on it because you had to have plenty of drinks or something like that for that bill to be that high. So, I mean, pay your bill, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, I learned in high school. I went out with some of our same little buddies that we know in our athletic circle. And when that bill came out, cats started acting funny. You know what I told myself? That's the last time I'm gonna do that. So I tell everybody before we go, it's every man for him or herself. Just know that. Just know that. It's every man for him or herself. Don't come up here talking about I left my wallet at home, my pocketbook here. No, come up with your money. Plain and simple. So I always say every man or woman for themselves, man.
Hey, or you can set the perimeters at the beginning though, like, hey, I got y'all tonight. You know what I mean? Something like that. If you say that, you got it. You better get there and pay that bill. But if it ain't the perimeter that
I
you
don't trust that. I don't trust that.
you know, that's
So what? Let's say it's me, you. It's the RIP 28 podcast crew,
right.
and we in there, and I say me. Slide, Chance, Dr. J, Todd. I got y'all tonight. Don't worry about it.
Right.
And y'all done ran this damn bill up to whatever. And now I got great intent.
Yeah, you got to eat it.
My guys.
You got to eat that, buddy. If you say you got it.
No. Hold on. I got my guys. That's my full intent, but my credit card declined. Now we got the problem.
We'll jump in and we'll talk shit about you, boy. You better believe you ain't gonna live that one down.
You never live that one.
We gonna talk shit about you.
I'll say that.
Brian.
Being a responsible adult, man. Being a responsible adult, if you're going out, you're gonna have enough to pay for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'll say this: like, if everybody out there having a good time eating, I always keep a tally of what I'm spending when I'm spending. I don't know if people, okay, I got ordered this,
Right.
and so you got an idea about what the bill is gonna be, and so it shouldn't be a big surprise or shocker at the end. But then again, I don't know. Maybe you're just having such a good time and people not keeping track of what they're spending. And
See, it come to that alcohol throw it off. If you
Yes,
have because you know your dinner, you know what I ordered this steak. The steak gonna cost $25. I ordered the appetizer. That appetizer cost me $12 or $13. You know what I'm saying? I'm around $40 now. But them drinks start to come. You know what I'm saying? I ordered this Crown and Coke. I ordered another Crown and Coke. I ordered another Crown and Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know if you with the fellas or your girlfriends or whoever, you know you're gonna get some shots in there.
That's
you know everybody talking about I got this round of shots, but if it's on the same bill, you ain't really got it. We all got it.
You gotta let the bartender or the waitress or waiter know that. Hey, they got that shot on there.
Hey,
see, here go
I'll say it like this. Go ahead, Slide. My bad.
Here go my thing, man. Check this out. A lot of this all depends. It all depends. I know, like, if I take y'all 5 people, I take y'all 5, us 5 right here. I done known y'all my whole life. If we go out, I know all us got similar drinking habits. You know what I'm saying? Ain't neither one of us ever passed the bar that we just walk straight past it. You know what I'm saying? So I know if we go out to dinner and we order something and it come up to, $300, $400. I would just say, man, let's just everybody put their credit card in and split it straight down the middle. And the reason I say that is because I know we ain't gonna go out and Chance gonna just say, hey, I just want a salad and 2 breadsticks and a cup of water. I know you ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. If I go out to eat, I'm gonna order something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna order something to drink. So I think if I go out with y'all 5 and then we all just say, hey, let's just split the bill down the middle, I think that's fair. But if I go out with some folk I really don't know like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right there. Hey, I ordered the steak and I had 2 drinks. I had 2 drinks, separate bills. Ain't no need bringing me no shit on all one bill. So I say,
who you with?
Hey, the thing about it though is they when you get a big group, they add that like 18% gratuity to it. You know what I mean?
I'll pay that. I ain't got no problem paying the tip.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tip on my part. I'm gonna tip on my part. You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on who you go with, man. I can see that.
Yeah, but a lot of times they just separating the bill that way to make it easy on the waitress, right? So instead of being like, I got it, yep, man, that waitress is gonna be pulling her hair out trying to break all that down, and she don't remember who got what. She just knows one big bill. So
in today's economy, she'll quit or he'll quit.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. If I go out with y'all, the podcast crew, I feel comfortable saying, okay, I know everybody is gainfully employed. Ain't nobody, hurting too bad. We ain't the richest, but we maintain. I don't feel comfortable saying let's split the bill and we just have a good time, and whatever it is, that's what it is. If it's $100 a piece, $200 a piece, cool.
We had a good time.
We had a good time. That's something we don't do often. Cool. But you can't do that with everybody, man. I have a fear of being embarrassed when we get up there and everybody arguing over the bill, though. I ain't had that, man. I had that with cheese on it. Man, no, bro. I don't care what.
Man, for 2 pieces of cheese.
And he got 2 pieces. So I just feel like, dog, it like you say, it just depends on who you going with, how tight your group is. Y'all go out if we all go out when we go on our boys trip here soon, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable just saying we'll split it how many ever ways. But now if I go out with the people at work, I let them know at me, hey, I'm by myself.
But I think what Tom said it or Brian said it up front, man. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff known up front. You gotta be.
Tom said that.
You gotta be like, hey, this the way we going about doing this. This the way we going about handling this is we gonna split this thing up. Everybody pay for what you order, and it might seem not the best etiquette, I guess, to say it like that. But trust me, man, that's gonna solve a lot of problems in the end.
It's gonna keep it, and you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna make everybody know what their spending limit is, like Jawan said.
because see, here go the thing. If I go out to dinner and it, you know what I'm saying, and it's more than people, I go out, let's say it's my girl, and I take, I go out to dinner with another couple or something like that. And I go and take the bill. I say I'm gonna pay for the bill. I don't say I have it until everything is over, until the waitress come out there with the bill. I don't tell nobody I'm taking care of everything before they order, because see, a lot of people order different when they think they gotta pay, or if they know I'm paying. Like, you got somebody who might order chopped steak, but if they know that I'm paying for the dinner, they're gonna order T-bone steak. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So I don't let folk know that I'm gonna pay for everything until the waiter come out there, and then I'm just gonna slide. And then I tell the waiter, hey, bring me that check. I got it. I got caught up like that before, man. My mama had a 70th birthday party. We went to Raise on the River, and we went and ordered dinner and everything, and then come to find out my little sister paid for everything. I was like, God damn, I got this fish. I should have got the big steak.
She learned from you, Sly.
Yes,
I'm gonna let them go ahead and order their little $9 wings, their little $3 drink, and then I'm gonna say, hey, bring me that bill. I ain't gonna let them know I'm paying, so they can go and get that big old lobster tail and all that.
Yeah. Hey, but for real though, y'all been in a situation where people expected y'all to pay for their stuff.
I wouldn't say expected. I have been in a situation to where the bill was supposed to be split, and somebody went to pull that Jawan and went to the bathroom and left, or Shan, whoever said that, Shan. No lie though, bro. No lie.
I ain't never did that. I'm just
hold on. This is like recent in time. This is like college.
No.
College.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hey, hold on. It was actually one of our basketball teammates in high school. I ain't gonna call no names.
I might be looking at him right now. I ain't no telling.
You could be looking at him. You know it ain't Sly.
Yeah,
he ain't play no ball. He was the cameraman, but he was part of the squad.
But check this out, though. I've been in one of them situations, man. I went out with a girl I was dating at the time. I went out with her, and as we went out, Two of her girlfriends came. Two of her girlfriends, showed up. Well, I was meeting her at the restaurant, and then two of her girlfriends invited themselves to stay. And so they, we ate, had a good time. It was pretty fun. Bill came around, and the waiter said, "All right, here go the bill." And I said,
"I get it, you because you only do."
Yes, sir. And I said, and you know me, y'all know me a long time. I said, yo, I got her right there. And them two looked at me like I was crazy. They looked at me like I was crazy. And they were like, "Wait a minute, you're not gonna take it?" I say, "Did I invite y'all to dinner? Did I invite y'all to dinner?"
You was old dirty. You was old dirty.
They like ordered for real food, or like was it like something small?
No, they ordered dinner. We went to like a Texas Roadhouse. I think we went to Texas Roadhouse.
Hey, you look like a sugar daddy.
Hey, I might look like a sugar daddy. My wallet don't look like a sugar daddy.
What is it? Hey, what is it?
Dirty scoundrel.
Dirty scoundrel, you.
Unless
they like, hey, you could have got all three of us.
They talked so much shit about Slide Boy on that car ride.
Hey,
bro.
They was like, man, ain't no way Faison Love ain't out here tricking.
Bro,
so I know he's gonna pay for all of us.
They found out the hard way. They found out the hard way that night.
The harder way. They had to get it the harder way.
They like, you was wrong, bro. You was wrong.
Hey, they should have sang that the Reds Deshaun the harder way on Slide.
Hey. I had a good little laugh because I was sitting over there watching them scrounge up their money, trying to get their few dollars together. So they get that money.
They already knew. Your girl told them that though.
This one you was in Atlanta. You had to be in Atlanta, Slide.
Yeah, of course I was in Atlanta.
Yeah, I already heard. I talked to my other brother around here. He was like, "These girls just be trying to get a free meal out this thing."
Bruh.
Hey, what about the dude at the bar though, who always buy the girl like the whole crew drinks?
Man, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That ain't.
Be buying all night. Hey, go home.
Go home.
Go home. Stop by Walgreens and get that economy side lotion bottle.
Hey, and go home with nothing.
Be mad as shit.
You just spent $150. You think you done struck gold?
Hey, boy.
I think we just gonna go ahead and leave.
And got
we
drunk
gonna
for the
together. Yeah.
They like, you like my brother. Hey, you like my brother? I can't do that.
But
messed up.
But my thing is though, man, going back to that one date, man. As they up there cussing under their breath, like, "Oh, you ain't gonna take care." I'm like, "No." I say, and I was real with them. I was like, "Yo, first of all, I came out here to have dinner with my lady. I ain't come out here to have dinner with y'all. Y'all invited y'allself.
So did you take that up with your lady? That you let them come kick it with y'all and expected for you to pay?
That's what I said. That was my point. I said she had to tell them that you was gonna pay because
that ain't just okay.
There's no way.
No, he go to think. Now I knew them because they were my lady's friends, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't know them. Like,
know them.
Hey, next question. Y'all still together?
Well, no, we broke up later on. But
you old dirty scoundrel.
Not over that. I mean, shit, I hit that night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but at that time, my lady wasn't tripping over it. She was like, I understand why you ain't pay Sylvester, but you know I'm gonna have to hear this. I'm gonna have to hear this from them. And I'm like, well, that's fine. But
hear what? Hear what though? I'm like, what you need to hear?
Yeah.
Hear whatever you want. That ain't mine.
That's your problem, and I ran into them, the friends a couple of more times. You know what I'm saying? I ran into the friends a couple of more times, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. Y'all will be all right.
Yeah.
Y'all will be all right.
You can't expect nobody. You can't just show up uninvited unless your lady invited her, but I didn't invite you. So you can't show up expecting me to pay for you.
It ain't gonna
That's
happen.
just
Hey,
no.
it's hard being a man, and it's like no women. No, if we just showed up with some women, would nobody expect that? Oh, yeah,
No,
she
they
gonna pay
gonna
for
still
us.
give you. Hey, they still gonna give you the bill
I'm like, man, that's crap.
with
That's messed up,
with
bro.
your uninvited ass. Oh, since you just showed up, you must be here to pay. You know what you gonna get.
So, but
Wild and crazy.
it's just I don't get it, man. It's certain things, man. Certain etiquette. You go out, man. I was talking to somebody, and she went out to dinner. She went out to dinner with her cousin, and it was her cousin's birthday. It was her cousin's birthday, and they had about 5 or 6 girls all go out to dinner with them. And then when the bill came around, nobody offered to pay for the cousin. And I'm like, it's 5 or 6 of y'all. Y'all all paying for y'all own bill. Y'all all figured out that they was gonna pay for their own bill, but ain't nobody step up to pay for the cousin. And I'm like, yo, that's some bullshit where I'm from. I mean, if it's the birthday person shouldn't have to pay for their own dinner, especially if it's 5 or 6 of y'all out there. Y'all can't figure out a way to somebody take up for the birthday. So, but my friend, she was like, she paid for her cousin. I was like, well, I'm glad you did that. But how y'all feel about that, man? Y'all go out for somebody's birthday, man. Me, I'm going out with the fellas, man. It's your birthday. I think with men, it's a lot different. Yep. I think with men, it's a lot different. If you go out, it's kind of understood as a man. You go out and it's the homie birthday. Well, you buying around.
Yep.
You buying around for the crew, But I think with women, a lot of people gonna get mad. But I think with women are so used to being catered to.
Hold on, Sly.
Go ahead.
You said buying around for the crew. Or the birthday boy.
Definitely the birthday boy.
The
birthday boy.
Yeah.
It depends on how well you know the crew now.
I thought it go like everybody have a round that they pay for the birthday boy.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody take care of the birthday boy or something.
That's how I go. Look at Tom. Cheap ass.
Well, I ain't buying for everybody.
You tell them at the beginning, man. I got about $50 for you, dog.
I guess that's why it's so much easier to take somebody to the strip club. You take this sugar. Hey, here you go.
Yep.
Here go your $50.
I got 41s for you.
Do what you need to do. Happy birthday.
And you manage it yourself.
Exactly.
Once you run out, now you on your own dime or somebody else dime.
Y'all sound like y'all take it home boy to Chuck E. Cheese.
We run out your tokens, goddamn.
You done ran out of tokens.
Hey, you ain't got no tokens? Well, shit, you better exchange.
I'll be like, I done spent all my one. I ain't got nothing for you.
I ain't lying, boy. I might go Pac-Man Jones in there, boy.
You start picking them back up.
Hell yeah. Hey, she turned her back to give me that doctor. Hey, let me pick them back up, man.
Bro.
Pick them back up. Toss them back up now.
All us
Mr.
Lucky's veterans. We done pull that boy. Everybody done pull that boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, and hey, shout out to Go Divas up there in Greenfield, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog.
I done went in Lucky's and made money from Lucky's.
Hey, Sly, we done made $20 look like $200.
You talking about?
Hey, I'm original with keeping the planet green. I've been recycling it.
Hey, if you want recycling in Lucky's, you was in there for the wrong reason.
Wrong reason.
Wrong.
Man.
I'm telling you, boy.
Look at that.
It's funny though. I know LeBron done been to me, Sly. I'm not sure Juwan ever been to Lucky's.
Nah, I ain't never been there.
You ain't never been to Lucky's?
Oh, you ain't never been to Lucky's and you a
Chan, you dirty scoundrel.
You a dirty scoundrel.
I had to throw that in there.
Ooh, slang. Oh, Chance, boy, you dirty boy.
I feel like I heard so many stories about it from y'all fellas. I feel like
You
I
done
already
been there.
You ain't play football though. We was up in that thing. What 10th, 11th grade?
Hey, man, riding that BMX up there.
Hey, Tom. Fella, we done been everywhere in the Corrupt.
The Corrupt.
The Corrupt. It's a car in the day, and by night it's a truck. We call it a Corrupt. Hey man, go. Hey, what we? Hey, don't go there. What else we got, man? On Chaps Live before we get too far off and somebody be sleeping on the couch.
Well, hell, my man Juwan ain't never been to Lucky, so he the safest one in the whole world.
That's what I'm saying. So we better leave it there, man.
He ain't gonna never
somebody be on the couch.
But Juwan had been to a strip club before though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Fine. Okay. I
believe
this.
I know.
Your bachelor party.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
Whoa. Stop.
Wait.
Stop it.
Wait.
Hold on. What Todd ain't come through.
We went to Bible study.
Hold on now. Todd is a married man.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
We went to Bible study for my bachelor party, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what though? That would be a good name for a strip club, though. You just call it the church. So baby, I'm going to the church. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, Slide. You going down to the sanctuary.
Exactly.
Sanctuary.
Tabernacle.
Or the temple. I need to go call it the temple.
Hey, bro, you gonna say you been gonna lay some hands on somebody?
I'm going to pray. I'm going down there to bow on bended knee. On bended knee. Bow to the women's over. Hey, woman, throwing them things. Jawan, don't say that. No,
this is not a sad occasion.
Man. So check this, man. Check this. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back. It's the RIP 28 podcast. The RIP 28 podcast.
Hey, I'm Jay Little, the owner of Forward Counseling and Consulting. We're a consulting and coaching firm who believes in the TLC method, truth, love, and community. Whether coaching corporate clients, individual clients, or engaging in individual counseling and group counseling, we believe that you can be more than what you are today by finding your truth, love, and community. You can reach us at www.forwardcc.net or give us a call at 803-457-5413.
All right, we are doing the 90s block, right? Tom, you got you some stuff?
I got the 80s block. I'm doing something different.
Okay, cool. That's perfect.
You already know.
Consider we do the 80s block every week anyway.
Hey, it's R&B
with no smiles.
All right. Let's hold up. Let's pause. Welcome back to the RIP 28 podcast. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we're going to keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. Now, we don't have our main man, G5 Monster. Our main man, G5 Monster, isn't here, so it wouldn't be right for us to do the 90s block. So, we ain't creative. We're going to do the 80s block. Holla at us, Ton, as we go down the 80s block.
Then we're going down memory lane a little bit on the 80s block, a little R&B, see what you guys feeling here between one or two. I'm an 80s kid. I might be the only 80s kids on here. All y'all other guys are oldish dirt. But anyway.
I'm an 80s kid, boy.
Yeah, I'm born in 1980. But anyway, here we go. First song. Saturday Love. Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal, or Encore, Cheryl Lynn.
I'll be honest, I don't really know Encore like that, but I do know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Your song then.
The day love. That's what I'm going.
Yeah, I gotta
with.
go with that one. I gotta go with
That's
that
the one I'm with too.
Say,
I
Uncle.
don't know.
I ain't gonna do it until he stop.
one.
Well, sing it then.
My mind is gone right now.
Oh God, man, how we gonna do that?
Hey, you know when you hear. You know when you hear.
Hey, Sly,
All right,
you can't talk junk about Dre no more. You gotta talk junk about time.
talk to you about time. Well, check this out for the next one. The next one for the 80s block. I got one for you for the 80s block. Let's go movies.
Okay.
Stand By Me or The Goonies? Which one?
Stand By Me.
I'm gonna say go Stand By.
Yeah. Stand by
Hey.
me.
It was
Stand
a
By
very
Me.
sad, emotional movie.
Yeah, Stand By Me was I don't know, it was a little harsh for me, but The Goonies was hilarious, dog.
I mean, as a kid watching it, you know, you got to go with the Goonies. I mean, probably if you watching now, maybe Stand By Me.
Hey man, little boy had leeches on his dick, man.
Oh yeah, the man.
Yeah, what you talking about? I go
Bruh.
Stand By. I'm Stand By Me, dog.
Man,
Yeah.
that was tough.
That was a terrifying. I still don't know about leeches yet. They're terrifying.
You outside right now, ain't you? Better be careful. Now you got a big lake.
Hey, we exterminated up here, baby. This is my spot. All right, next one.
Go and jump in the pond.
Next one. If It Isn't Love, New Edition.
If it isn't love.
Or Groove Me. Guy.
Groove me. Groove me.
Hey, If It Isn't Love.
If it isn't, oh man. I don't know, man.
Dog, hey, you can go and play If It Isn't Love right now and get cats out. Man, they get
You do the same thing with Groove Me.
You do the same thing with Groove Me, man.
Groove Me, if you was up in the club, you know, you had your little tenderoni up in there, you know what I'm saying? You was good.
Man, you sound old as hell. This guy
tenderoni.
A tenderoni.
Hey, I ain't young. What you mean? I'm old.
Yeah, Groove Me is my pick.
I'm going with If It Isn't Love. Why does it?
Stop it.
Yeah,
Hey, the
If It
boy
Isn't
had
Love.
them dance moves on that thing. That I ain't
I'm
gonna
trying
lie.
to tell you, dog.
But on the video.
I do believe New Edition is the greatest singing group ever. But
Because of Bobby.
well, not because of Bobby, man, because all around talent, man. You know, you think you got Johnny, Bobby, Ralph,
Ricky.
you know, but them three real leading men who can carry a song on their own. And then you got Bill DeVoe. You go and put them three together.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike.
But you know, Bill and DeVoe, they couldn't sing.
Yeah, they couldn't sing.
Yeah.
But that's what made that's what made the group that much stronger too, because they didn't have to go outside to get it produced and all that. So I like that slide. I mean, I can't argue with that.
I think New Edition greatest group of all time, man. I think so.
Hey, so
But
why
Groove
they no
is
group
better
no more?
than If It Isn't Love. Slide.
Huh? I say Groove Me though. I like Groove Me as a song better than If It Isn't Love.
No.
But Chance brought it. Chance, say that again, Chance.
Yeah, but so why there ain't no groups no more?
Money. You can't be split. You can't be splitting that money. You can't be splitting that money 5 ways no more, bro. You can't split that thing 5. Dog,
I get you on a feature.
Dog.
I can't get you.
Yeah, man. Groups don't stay together, man. Name a group that stayed together. You know what I'm saying?
Last one was like after 7 or somebody like that.
Them niggas they broke off, man. Don't nobody
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know, or the OJs. The only one last one.
You had like, hey, now going through the 90s though, you had like Silk,
broke
H-Town,
up.
I'm just saying the groups though.
You had Casey and JoJo.
No, you mean they were Jodeci. Broke up.
Yeah.
Broke up.
They came back together and made a nice little track though.
They did make
podcast. That's my boy Cisco now.
Drew Hill broke up.
Drew Hill broke up.
Now Cisco up there singing with two dudes from H-Town, or two dudes from another singing group he brought on there.
Hey, Jackson 5 with brothers. They broke
Hey,
up.
I'm telling you.
Hey, 112 ain't break up, did he?
112.
Couldn't none of them sing about
Hey,
it.
112 is 11 now.
They dropped the last two. Shoot, man. Singing groups don't go nowhere.
Jagged Edge, you had Jagged Edge.
No,
They
they do
stay in
it.
jail.
They in jail. They in jail and drunk.
Yeah, what there? Oh, damn, man.
Bruh.
Well,
They had what Soul for Real was on Vlad TV or something like that.
Yep.
Them dudes, man, no singing groups don't last, man.
Hey man, it's because the Eddie Kane syndrome, man.
You gotta have a star. That star know he can go solo, bro.
Ain't me.
That star know he can go solo, man.
That's one of the best movies ever made. 2 5 Heartbeats.
5 Heart. Oh yeah. But you know what? The 5 Heartbeats ain't do well in the theaters, man. Nobody watched the 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah, they still do good in my heart.
Yeah, it's like certain movies, like Shawshank Redemption and the 5 Heartbeats. Nobody really watched them in the theaters, but everybody. This is my thing, man. I tell people all the time, man. If you want to equate your blackness to me, if I start saying a line from the 5 Heartbeats and you don't jump in, you're not my brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't classify you as all the way black if I start to say something.
Hey, me and my wife had an argument at least 2 times a year, talking about what's the better movie, the 5 Heartbeats or the Temptation. I say the 5 Heartbeats every time.
The 5 Heartbeats.
And
Yeah,
she
5
like
Heartbeats.
Temptation. She say Temptation. I'm like, oh man, no, 5
You
Heartbeats.
wasn't raised right, Chance. You wasn't raised.
She wasn't raised right, man.
I heard it's been trying to tell her, man. I've been trying.
Baby, ain't her daddy named Eddie?
Yeah, it is.
Her
Hey,
daddy.
boy, how you know that?
Cause I remember all type of little stupid stuff. Dog. You should be a fan of Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane.
Hey, y'all know Eddie Kane is King. Eddie King. He just was conscious, so he said, Eddie Kane.
It's
Eddie King.
Yeah, it's King.
That's a little known fact that people don't know.
But you gotta say it. But you gotta say it. You gotta say it, Kane.
It ain't got the pop of Eddie Kane.
Hey, let me tell you something though. Made me that I screenshot. I wish I could pull it back up, man. Made me feel as happy as I ever felt in my life, man. I was watching 5 Heartbeats, and then I randomly tweeted out. I said, "I wonder if Robert Townsend if Duck ever paid his little sister royalties for helping write the song." And Robert Townsend wrote back, and he said, "Nah, he ain't never gave me that money."
Some people were the first time was the.
It made me feel like I was somebody, man.
Boy, you stupid boy. Oh boy, Sanka Chan, you look like Duck.
with the curl.
Hey.
Oh man. But
the curl and the fedora. Go ahead.
Man, is that it for the 90s? I mean, I'm sorry, the strip down 80s lane. We got one more for 80s.
Yeah. No, I think we good. We good on that.
Well, I got one more for 80s, man. We done did music, we did movies, we did something else. Let's go with sports. Who was your most favorite 80s team? Was it the 85 Bears?
Go Bears.
The 85 Bears? Or was it oh God damn.
Bad boys.
Or was it the Lakers? The Magic's 80 Lakers. Who did you like? The 85 Bears or the Lakers?
88,
Oh,
89, 90, Detroit.
No, I said the Lakers.
If I got to choose both of them, I'd go with the Lakers. But I was a Boston fan back then, and then I ain't like the Bears either. You know what I'm saying? It was 49ers back then.
For me, it was all about the Bears, man. All about the Bears, refrigerator Perry. You know what I'm saying?
And Perry from South Carolina too.
He from Aiken. Had Sweetness, Michael Singletary, Richard Dent. Oh, man.
Mike Hampton.
Mike Hampton, Dan the Animal.
Marshall. Wilbur Marshall.
Wilbur Marshall. Man.
What was my man? Gentry.
Yep, Gentry.
McMahon,
the quarterback. Suey, the fullback.
Hey, they sucked on Tecmo Bowl though.
Whatever, man. The only person unstoppable was Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was unstoppable.
It didn't matter if you blessed or not on Bo Jackson Hill.
You going through that shit.
Yeah.
Tossing them fools, man.
Man,
Bo Jackson and then
like I say, neither one of those teams were my 80s team.
Whatever, man. It was too.
But if I had to choose one, I guess I would have went with Magic Johnson because I wasn't a Bears fan. So
I wouldn't even say that. I was a Walter Payton fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really wanted to be a running back because Walter Payton. So.
Sweetness.
Yep.
He was a Walter Payton fan. That's the only travesty in sports, though. They didn't let Walter Payton score a touchdown. They gave it to Refrigerator Perry in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was the only travesty.
Was it against the Patriots?
Yep, against the Patriots.
And Coach Adams.
Yeah, Julius Adams.
Yes, sir. BC Great. First head coach.
Second
head coach.
Poe was the first head coach, right?
What's his name?
Not Buddy from Calhoun County, Felder.
No, Felder was after. It was another NFL guy. I forgot his name though. But he was the first. He did like 2 years. Then Adams took over.
I don't know, boy. Have you ever seen Coach Julius Adams, man? This dude had to be 60-something years old back then. And you talking about this man had like the biggest shoulders, and Hulk Hogan talk about 40-inch python. This man's arms was just a solid muscle, dog. He looked like he could bench press 3 cars. You know what I'm saying? And had like a 28-inch waist, man. This dude was just so fucking huge, dog.
And had that beard to go right down.
Yeah, dog.
all I know is you keep throwing your arms up, watch that motherfucker split right up under there.
They got like the old lady got me out there sagging down.
Look here, boy. They're at that rock right there.
They're the best cooks.
At that rock. That is true though. I don't go to a church dinner if the old lady don't have that little fat hanging down right here. That food ain't no good.
Ain't gonna be right.
It ain't gonna be right. I need to see that little arm fat jiggle, so I know we got a real chef in the building.
Hey, that ain't only his food choices. That's his choice of females also. The one he like.
You know what I like.
If she can't 2-gap, he don't want her.
Don't want her.
If she can't take the 8-gap on both sides, I don't want her.
Hey, Sly, you tried to play me last episode too, talking about the big girls or whatever.
Yeah, that's who you like, man. We know you like them big.
You never said that. You ain't never seen that.
You like them big shot putters, man. We know.
Nah, bro.
Big girl, what you gonna do?
We know that's who you rock with.
Nah, brother.
That's who you rock with, man. Well, check this.
That's Juwan.
Juwan say, well, you know, I only choose who my wife allows me to talk to. If my wife says I can say hello, I will say hello to her.
I got them glasses on, look down there like Teddy Riley or something.
It is like you supposed. You look like you're supposed to produce a hot track or something. So. Oh well. Well, check this out, man. It's been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast, man. You guys got any parting shots before we get out of here? Holla at me, Tom.
Hey, man, I'm happy to be back on the show again. You know, went down the 80s block a little bit for my R&B people. And y'all go Google Encore. Y'all gonna say, yeah, that is a good song. But hey, glad to be on here. And stop getting with these dirty scoundrels we got on here. Peace.
All right. What about you, Chance? Any parting shots?
Yeah, man. Hey, Sly, I've been wanting to ask you the whole show, man. I was like, where can I get one of those shirts that like ear warmers as well as a shirt. That boy collar go all the way to his ears over this thing.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, nah, I'm just messing with you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But hit me with the website. Hey, all peace and love, you know what I'm saying? Basketball season. Hey, I've been pumping my daughter up, you know, trying to get them points up, man. So, you know, look out for her.
On the other side, Dr. J, man, anything to say, Dr. J?
Nah, man, just everybody have a good week. Hopefully everybody stay safe in those streets, man, and hopefully my school district get the bus drivers back sometime or another. That's a whole different story. But hey, nice show, fellas. Nice show.
No diggity.
What about you, Beezy? Anything you got to say, Beezy, before we get out of here?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Just want to tell everybody, just stay safe out here, man. Happy holidays to everybody. Love on your family and your people close to you. And just stay safe, man. And shout out to the Jack Boys from BC as we march
Jack Boys.
In the third round, man, against the Camden Bulldogs, man. Let's get it. Y'all be safe. Love y'all.
Go win it, bro. Go win it.
Yeah, I got that.
Man, it's been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast, man. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we're going to keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. Before we get out of here, one last thing, man, I want to let everybody know it's 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink, and you'll be good, and everybody will love you. Holla at you on the RIP 28 podcast.
Oh, boy.
Anybody with them pigs in the